Okay. Click. Can do that. All right. That's set up. Make sure that's good. All the audio. Okay. I just gotta share the link. I wish there was a way to share the link prior, which I could share my channel link, I guess, but eh. First link to Orphic. And I'll post one in this little promo area of the Discord. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Just go. Okay. Believe we are all set to go. Alright. Let's do some drawing. Yeah, God damn it. And there. Let's scooch a little closer to my setup. Yeah, we're gonna be doing rough pencil for sketch. Pull it up. There we go. Moon's face right here. That's the wrong color. Poor Loom. She's kind of self-conscious about where she's at. Don't want to mess it up, and I relate to her so much. Sweet baby girl. It feels so dead space, like airspace with no music, but YouTube does not like my music sometimes, and will just cut my stream off, which I get under the copyright stuff, but I mean, I'm not making any money off of this, so I wish they had like a setting enabled that we can just like click and be like, hey, I'm not gonna get any money from this, so I should be able to listen to whatever I want. Because music helps me, keeps me like really motivated. But I get it. Oh, hello, Sakura. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Oh, hello, Annie. I sound far from the mic. Okay, hang on. I am away from my mic, but I can turn up like my actual just make my volume regular, see if that'll help. If not, I'll just talk louder. Because I'm turned away from my mic. I have a really bad setup, but it's the one that I gotta go with because my desk doesn't allow the mic I have to be close to my drawing space, so I'll speak up and I'll scream if there's nothing better. I think my mic's up at the full extent I can go. There we go. Okay. Hey Orphic, welcome in. Maybe I can play for YouTube and Topin. Yeah, exactly. And he's everyone's friend and then also bully. I love that. That's too big of an eraser. How's everyone's weekend going? Is it going good? Any plans? Or just chilling at home? Because that's pretty much what I've been doing. Except for yesterday. Yesterday I had to go to a softball game for my little sister. She was in a tournament. They sadly lost, but they did pretty good. I mean, they weren't upset about it. They were, they did their best, and sometimes it's all you can do, So, but yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. I was originally gonna have a stream yesterday, but I got home and my social battery was just dead. I didn't want to do anything. If anything, I was on Discord for a little bit, and then I hopped off and went to sleep. I was like, okay, I am out. Deuces. Do I still have that rev? I think I might have deleted it. I think I did. Oh, did I? I think I did. Of course, I got a pulled ref. Let's see here. You spoil, homie. I spoil you, Orvic. Nah. I spoil myself. Stream bullying is how I reinforce my social bonds. Annie and I bully each other with character plot beats. Oh, really? That's cool. Oh, I read the first sentence and then I just read until I broke my fingers playing. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Orphic. Played for like a day when I was really little, hated it and bailed. No, that's fair. I used to be on a softball team too, but I hated the heat in the summer. It was just not my thing. So my mom was like, okay, fine, but you got, my parents had, I had to do at least, one sport, which is fair, they wanted me to stay healthy and exercise, so I just opted to do, volleyball, up until high school, and then after that, I just threw shot put for track, because that was a really, really good, outlet for my anger, just throwing a big ball around, but, no, it was fun, I enjoyed it, plus I didn't have to run, because I was a thrower in track, and I am not a runner. Where am I going? Okay, that's where I'm going. I gotta pull a character's ref. From Toy House. Where is it? There it is. Come here, you stupid bitch. I love that audio. I don't know if everyone's seen that. Probably not. So I just sound like I'm talking crazy to myself. But that's fine. Took a pitch right to my fingers while up to bat. Managed to fracture my pinky on one hand and my pointer on the other. Oh, shit. A pitch, too. Fuck, man. Garden, I played basketball, but I was the only girl on the team and very bad at it, so you can imagine how well that went. Damn. Yeah, I also played basketball, too, and I gave that up earlier than I gave up softball. Hated it. Alright, let me pull up this ref that I just got. There you are. Background lion. Give me that cute face. I need to zoom in on that face. Hi, Kratos. Kratos is meowing in the bag. I don't know if you hear him. Kept playing too. I was like, I can play through the pain. It's oh, Orphic. And I cobble and collapsed on the ground. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, was it your dominant hand? It was both my hands. You know how you hold the bat. I managed to catch. Oh, shit. Oh, so you were batting? Oh, fuck. I was thinking, like, I don't know, like, which it's a pitch, so I guess you had to be batting. Because you wouldn't be any of the other positions, like first base or whatever, so. Unless, like, the pitcher threw it to you to get someone out. Oh. You hear Kratos Sakura? Yeah, he's chirping. He's chattering. He's announcing his presence as the king he is of this house. Well, you still could. Yeah, it probably is, honestly. I don't think I broke any bones in many sports. Well, actually, no. I did soccer for 1 year, and I broke my foot outside of soccer, so I couldn't play it anymore. It's funny how I broke my foot. I broke my foot playing the Wii. That's, like, the worst story ever. It's not like an epic moment where, like, I was running my heart out. No, I just broke it because I was an idiot playing soccer. Or not soccer, with the Wii. God damn it, you know what I meant. I wonder how many times during this live Kratos is going to try to jump on my lap. He's already trying to do it once as I was starting the stream. Or before I went live, when I was setting it up. And he did it once, so I can only see him do it more often. He does it constantly whenever I'm in my gaming setup. It's adorable. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm trying to work, my son. Please. And it breaks my heart because I had to take him off my lap. Right, those were the only ones I ever broke. Well, damn, let him up. No! Then I can't draw the comic. No, the irony. Girl. He wants uppies. Yeah. Poor luminary. Oh god, he's right next to me. I didn't even hear him. Hi, baby. Because if I don't let him in my lap, he'll jump, like, right in front of my digital screen. No, baby. Baby, I love you. But you never let me draw when you're in my lap. I'd let him in my lap, but he never lets me continue to draw, so. Because when he's in that lap, it's only him. Nothing else. Oh, he's having his zoomies. Put little streaks to mark the scars so I don't forget later when I go back and line everything. Because I'm just gonna sketch. Oh my god, the other day, I don't know if I ever told this on stream before. Probably not, because like, I don't think, since it happened, I ever streamed after. So, I was out in my kitchen, and, I had my phone in one hand, I think I was like watching TikToks or something, and I was in my fridge, and there's like cabinets above my fridge that have like, that just hold like, you know, like, decorative like pots, or like, baskets, you know, and I was so like zoned in either on the fridge or TikTok. I see a sudden shape jump down from the cabinet, and I released the biggest scream I could muster. And then I look up and it's Kratos. He's just jumping down from the cabinet. I'm like, oh my fucking god! I was home alone too, so I thought a raccoon got in or some kind of bird, animal. God forbid a fucking person who's just sitting up in the cabinet. I don't know why a person went through my head, but like it was late at night and I guess I was tired or something like that to let that thought cross my mind, and I'm like, oh my fucking god! I didn't even hear him or see him climb up there. Because he wasn't up there to begin with when I first went out to the kitchen. He was on the table. So that's why I didn't think it was him. Because he's up there sometimes. But oh my god, I thought I thought that fucking devil was coming for my ass. Death, the Grim Reaper, showing up like, it's your time. Anyway, that's me getting scared by my cat. I thought it was funny. Anyway. The guy originally that he basically turns into wrestling. Because even when she doesn't understand what she's feeling, but it makes her giddy so he's aw. Kratos jumped literally. Ivory approaches. Puts her talk in the biggest, most fleeting crush on her. Aw. Like my mom's. She's the same height as a man in the dark, so like, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. It's just like, oh man. I think it's so funny. And also I'll be sitting here drawing and like it'd be like midnight and quiet house, and all of a sudden Chris jumps into my lap because I don't hear him come up on me. It's like I do have a bell for him, but like I take it off him sometimes because it does make his neck a little itchy, and like I give him breaks from it, from the collar. And so like when he doesn't have it on, like you don't hear him at all. Like he is a ghost. I find it so funny. Make this a random lion that's walking in front of Luminary. Well, technically both of them. I'll give Ivory her tail. It's a random lion. Going about their business. Mid-step. Kratos, I see you on the outside of my eye, buddy. No. Hi, son. Go sit in the window. You love sitting in the window around this time. It's like sunny out, so you can sun yourself. Scoochie hears something in the building that makes her bark very loudly and sharply, and every time I feel my soul leap out of my body. Who wants the butt cameo? Literally. I'm sure I'll give it to like a random OC or something like that. Kratos. Kratos. Oh yeah, zoomy time, of course. Enjoy the zooms. And the leg will be like this. Oh, okay. It's the first panel. Bet. the eyeball one. One minute. Oh, the stream I'm watching back is like way late. No, why are you doing that? Stop that. There we go. Did you miss? Wait, Annie, you're having that issue too? Because I am as well. Like, it doesn't tell me. Like the other day when who was responding to my messages? I think it was Orphic. And fuck, who else? Kratos, no zoomies back there. Kratos, you stay out of there. Those are all wires. I don't want you chewing on them. Someone else. I'm sorry, I can't remember them. Replying to me and whatnot, but I didn't get the messages, so I was like, what the fuck? Can I become a corporate lackey? Luminaries of the dog in the fire being like, this is fine. It's okay. Are you still buying my computer setup? I think you are. I don't like you being back there, buddy. Respectfully. Hang on. Pardon the bell. He's playing with his feather stick. I got trying to get him. He's been pretty energetic as of late, Kratos. It's like not weird. He gets, don't get me wrong, he gets zoomies, but like it's a bit more often now, which is odd. He gets them like once or twice, but he's been getting them like 3 to 4 times a day. Get that feather stick. Get it. Got it. Sometimes I don't know what it's mean, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's just Discord. So long as there's girl bosses. It's a little odd, but we'll fix it later. Great up. What is with you being back there now? I don't like that. Don't make me have to put you out of the office. I don't want to do that. So yeah, scratch at my door. And I feel horrible as a mother. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do the eyes. I think I'm going to do the eyes as like a background. So like when I do backgrounds, I'll go back and do them. And then I'll like not do the line art for them. I'll just have them be like a abstract type, like negative space type of eyes, you know what I mean? So I'll just leave there. I'll just do the characters in line art. Most likely. He's a happy little man. Yeah, he is. I wouldn't trade him for the world. He's my baby. I'm hoping, so I'm gonna be moving to my own apartment for the first time in like August. Moving in with my little sister. And I'm gonna bring Kratos with me, so I hope he'll do good with the move. I think he will. Maybe a bit of like an adjustment period for sure, but I think he'll like it. Have his entire place to himself, practically. Aside from me and 2 other roommates, being my sister and her teammate from softball. But at least there won't be dogs, which he's pretty good with dogs in general. It's just, I know my German Shepherd Creed, my German Shepherd, he's like very much still a puppy and young, even though he's 4 years old. He's still, very energetic and super playful. But he forgets he's a big dog. So like to Kratos, sometimes when Creed runs over to either sniff him or play with him, Kratos, that's just terrifying. And that's understandable. So he darts away sometimes, and Creed just stands there. He's like, "What'd I do? What'd I do?" And then there's other times when he'll slowly approach too. He's not always just go go go. But I find it so funny. At least I know that Creed keeps him company when I'm gone off to work, as is all my parents too, because I live with them yet. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. It's nice. It's kind of like I gotta save money throughout the summer for sure because I've been out of work for a couple months because of an injury. Thankfully, I'm back to it, and I'm just gonna be trying my best to be saving and saving and saving. So, which is for sure gonna help because I have 2 other roommates. But we'll have to have a 3-bed, 2-bath for sure because there's 3 of us and. Ugh, not too open to the idea of sharing a room. Unless I absolutely have to. But we should be within the budget to get a 3-bed, 2-bath because my IRL job pays pretty well. I get roughly, if I work 40 hours like full time for my job, I get roughly like about $4,000 a month. So I should be able to do that. And then obviously my sister, she's gonna be having a job this summer. She can't have 1 year round because she's in college and does softball in college, and she's got a busy schedule, which is fine. She's making her fit. She's doing a summer job, so I appreciate that. But it's also nice because if she can't maybe bring in as much money in like the winter time, I can cover that though. It's just gonna be a little more tight probably, which is fine. I can do that. I agreed to the terms. Sitting, so she won't be standing like that. He's stinky. Whoa, hang on. Okay. Sorry, my mom was texting me. Oh, fuck. Wait, no, this isn't a PNG. Did I just actually save it as? No, this is an actual. Wait, hang on 1 minute. I don't want to do this on the wrong file. I think this is right. I think it's just titled. No. Maybe it's the original file I have open. It's just titled that because I saved it as that. I think that's right. So then I'm going to have to overwrite the other one to make sure I save it properly. Good thing I cut that early. There we go. That's the same thing. Must be a glitch. I'll assume it's a glitch. We'll go with that. course, we got Lester over here, who's a ninja popping up. I love her so much. I'm always a fan of like the elderly character being like so silent when they move, and like just popping up on the younger characters and just giving them a little jump scare. It's funny. It's a cute little quirk / trait, or trope, I should say, for scenes. She's such an old lady and I love her so much. I will have to commission Kat, honestly, sometime to have her draw a Light and Lester together, just because I have been constantly thinking about them and their relationship ever since I created Lester, and it's rotting my teeth. It's so sweet, but also like the drama that's gonna be possibly coming too, just because yes, Lester loves the Light, but she doesn't know everything that they do for Edge. So, I mean, she knows something. She's not like totally innocent herself. Like, I mean, because her and Light met when they were younger. So, and when that was going on, she was still, you know, aware. Not aware. Involved. I'll say involved with some of the dealings that Edge did for his business. So, like, but I don't think when she was involved, it was to that extent that what he's doing right now with, like, Hope and Storm and Adamant in the official comic, at least. Maybe it was. I don't know. I'm still kind of working her character, but I don't think it was. She doesn't strike me as the type to be fully on board with what he's doing. So, I don't know. I'm also kind of wondering how a Light would they want to keep it from her, or just kind of playing around with the idea. New OCs have such a lot of writing to work on, and I like it. It's interesting to play around. But then also, like, if she does find out what Light has been doing, I feel like she's also, I know I've mentioned it to Orphic, that Lester kind of like, she knows it deep down that what they might be doing is probably worse than when she was originally involved, and you know she doesn't really approve of it, but she kind of pushes that down. I mean, she's loved a Light for like majority of her life, so like, I mean, when the love of your life starts, you know, kind of showing a nasty streak, a thing that maybe like when you first met, you yourself would like kind of temper or tame down. So maybe she thought that they got rid of their nasty streak for her or something like that, maybe, or but I mean, you shouldn't, just because like you're good for one person doesn't mean you're a good person, if that makes sense. Like, someone should have just rely their behavior solely upon one person. So it keeps I want to make sure the writing keeps a Light responsible for what they've done, and like I'm not treating a Light as like an innocent lion, because they're subtly in love, and like they have a good relationship with Lester, but that doesn't make what they've done okay, or what they're doing currently okay. So I like those stories. I think it adds a complex, like, bit of a complex character. Let me hope stay just gracefully with her. Yeah. Gotta really manage to make it line look like a bookish nerd with her glasses. Aww. Wouldn't by the child. Yeah, no. Nope. The child killing would very much. That's one thing a light knows for sure. They cannot tell Luster about. So. And plus, also, when she was younger, Luster obviously went through the tragedy of learning that she couldn't carry cubs. She was oh god, what's the word? It escapes me. She was. Fuck, what's that word? She was just, she's enabled to conceive and whatnot. So that very much distracted her. And there's also, I'm working on another storyline that she took care of this younger cub when she was younger, and that's what kind of led her to want to be a mother in the first place. And this was like kind of before she realized her in not being able to carry cubs. I'm kind of working on that. So it's just some tragedies like kept her from like realizing stuff or like paying attention, because I mean like it would do it with anyone. I mean, you're going through that much grief and loss, like no wonder you wouldn't be like really attentive to much and just kind of let things like kind of like slide past you, because that's not your main focus. So yeah, just a lot of considerations to do. Infertile, there you go. Thank you, Annie. I need to work on hang-ups regarding his behavior are based more in his workaholic tendencies. Interesting. Okay, that'd be interesting. Word. Yeah, and infertile. Thank you, Annie. I could not think of it as at all. But yeah. But yeah, so basically Luster looks at every newcomer, however old they may be, and being like, okay, you're mine now. Come here. I'll take you under my wing. A new baby. But she's not so pushy either, I feel like. I don't know, she's very wise. She's old enough to like have enough experience and know when to back off some lion needs a space or whatever. She's the mama of the group. Or grandma, I guess, because she's pretty old now. Okay. Alright, that is... Why are you not saving as... I'm gonna have to reopen all these, honestly, because this is just not... Okay, there it goes. It didn't work the first time. I'm just gonna reopen all these just because I saved them all as PNGs and I just want to open the files themselves. Page 2. There we go. Like analyses led to or close characters, but the way you guys talk about your IHS OCs makes me want to make some. Yes, it is very fun. I don't make them as often either. The only ones I've got is Luster and then Barry, who is Radiant's platonic girlfriend. And then I might make my OCs like maybe friends with them here and there, but not, or like interact possibly, but that's pretty rare too. But those are the only ones that have like direct relations with the main, or not main cast, the canon cast, excuse me, of I Hope So. So... I don't know, I can't think of any others I might have done. They're all my toy house, at least. I can't think of it. We are going to talk about my canon and writing OCs the most, if only because I ramble instead. Oh, but we love your ramblings, Orphic. They're so like thoughtful, like and introspective. Like I love them. I wish I was that like mindful of how my OCs are actual characters sometimes. Like how you write is like simply like honestly just really just art in general. Like it's just like you describe the way they think and feel so fluently. It's like it's inspiring, honestly. Like it's crazy how well you do it, dude. It's I can't like compliment it enough. It's so good. It's like that one gift, amazing, fantastic, brilliant, amazing, and like that lady going like that. Who's that? Is it a celebrity? I don't know. Anyhow, you get what I'm saying. Like, if I had half the writing chops you do, oh boy. My characters would be 10 times better. She will be whipping her head around, so do a little markings right there to indicate that. Cheekbones a bit far. A bit. And I have a ship that occupies at least 70% of my brain space. I can't. It's true. I'll keep on gassing you up. It's true. It's the truest of true. So I don't lie. I try not to, at least. Ah, shit. God damn it. I hate to forget I'm on the racer. That's probably right up there. Maybe like sweat drops kind of show her nervousness. Just I love giving like very human-like hair type of manes, like for the long haired ones. They can be pretty difficult to kind of like make sure I got the angle right, essentially, or like stay on model sometimes. Especially if I have never drawn it before. It's just kind of me guessing. So, but I love this type of mane style so much. It adds a lot. It like gives me so much creative freedom and adds personality to my drawings. Even though in line I would never have this hairstyle. Let me live in my delusional world. The delusional world if lions have hairdressers and could dye their hair. It's a bit too fat of a hair stroke. I'll kind of thin that down. They've got the... Oh, that's very true. They do have the paints. I always forget that. I can be a businessman. They can have silky flowing hair. Thank you. Thank you. That's very true. Oh, man. Oh, big stretch. There we go. I really gotta do like a marathon of like watching like the old Disney classics like Lady and the Tramp, Aristocats, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, just because I love the old animation style so much. The watercolor backgrounds, oh my god. And like just like the rough, you can see like the guidelines still in some like of the older ones, like Robin Hood and like Aristocats. Those are some bigger ones. I think Jungle Book too. But like it's just I wish they would like. That's what I wish they would have done for the 100th anniversary movie. Is just go back to the basics as a real homage to like the old like where they all started, where it started for them. Not like redo the movie by any means. I'm like make a whole new story, whole new characters and all that jazz, but use the same art style and like watercolor paints. Because like I know they were trying to get with like the watercolor backgrounds for the movie Wish. And that's fair, but I'm like, really, it's 100 years, like, very, like, few companies ever have to get the honor to do that. So, like, if you really want to pay homage, you should have just, gone back to, like, the old basics, no matter how much money it took, because, like, I mean, this is, like, a love letter to, like, the entire, like, history of your place. Like, why would you not want to, like, throw in every dollar you have at it? Sketch lines they're real pretty. It's just like it also just shows like the work sometimes too, like what someone did to make that frame. And not saying that the current animators that they don't put in the work nowadays, like they absolutely do. It's just more like back then it was just so magical to me when I was younger too. It was just kind of cool. But yeah, I should really want to do like a movie marathon just because it's been a minute since I watched the old classics. So, I don't know, maybe I should set time aside to do that. And, like, my family also has, like, all the old VHS tapes of them, too. We don't have our VHS player, though. We sold that for some reason. I wish we didn't, because I'd go back and watch them all. Lion King is another one, obviously. That's, like, my main. That was, like, my favorite one. I remember, like, I would literally watch it over and over again, like the entire way through. And I'd, like, have my mom rewind it to, like, beginning when they're doing the circle of life, and when Rafiki holds up Simba, I took my baby sister and like held her up the same way on the couch. And I do that like so many times, and when I got old enough to rewind the movie myself, like, oh my god, you cannot stop me from doing that. It was hilarious. There's just one time I almost dropped her too, because I was like a little kid. I'm only 2 years older than her. I started doing that when I was like around 6 and she was 4. So it's just like 6-year-old me struggling to hold a 4-year-old in the air as if I'm Rafiki doing it to Simba, and it was just hilarious. I love that. My mom would only catch me a few times, and she's like, "You're gonna drop her!" I'm like, "No, I won't," as I'm struggling to hold her up. Let's see here. So the panel's been cut off right around here. Alright. Should really do the border lines maybe first. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, yep. It was fine. She didn't fall. Remember? No, she didn't. She was fine. We both were. Cherry lady, Okay, bye, Annie. Thank you for coming in. Oh, bye, Sakura. Ah, it's okay. Thank y'all for stopping in. I truly appreciate it. It's always fun seeing everyone come in and talk and interact. It's one of my favorite things about doing lives. that song stuck in my head. That's wonderful. Page 3. A bit more of extreme expression on this one. Pencil neck. Aw, thank you, Orphic. So happy. I always get really happy whenever someone gives me that compliment, just because, like, it's one thing I always wanted to work on was expressions, because I recently looked back at a lot of my old art, and it's just a whole lot of, like, not dead expressions, but, like, very, very, like, simple, like, ordinary, just, you know, like, simple grins, which is fine to have sometimes, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's just, like, it felt devoid of, like, really, like, a lot of emotion, if that makes sense, and so, like, I just, you know, I worked on them a lot, as, like, they're just really fun to do, because you can go really over the top, or go really, really under the bar, but still sell, like, what you're trying to get across, you know what I mean, so, like, sometimes you just gotta, like, sell a scene that, like, doesn't have, like, any words or any lyrics or a song, maybe. So, like, you just gotta be, like, kind of use some visual storytelling. And I'm happy I worked on it to the point where people really like it. And yay. Makes me the happiness. Wait, is it? Oh, okay. She's got a little strand of hair going like that. And then it goes like that. I feel like it also helps that my art is expressive, because I've done like the I Hope So Crack videos, and I'm working on another one right now. And that one is very, very expressive. Like, that's like, you know, like the over the top, like, oh, a character would never have this on their face unless like it's, you know, purely just comedy. So, and that's when it's fun, because that's when I can like kind of test and see how far I can stretch it, but also keep the expression confined within the face, maybe. Or if like maybe I need to take the expression off of the face, like it's like a Looney Tunes type thing where like, you know, the eyes pop out of the sockets, or like the eyebrows go off the face and the mouth like unhinges its jaw. It's fun, because, you know, like I said, I like those old timey animation type stuff, and for sure the old cartoon tunes like Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, their old sketchy line art style is also, you know, something I grew up on. Same with Scooby Doo, and it's just like almost nostalgic for me too. So I like it. I like it when I could take from something that I grew up on or really appreciated when I was younger and kind of apply it to what I'm doing now. Probably gonna make this paw a bit smaller, because Loom is not an adult just yet. So I'll kind of do this. I'll draw it normally, but then I'll shrink it. I don't lose the really good sketch I got from it. Okay. And let's shrink it. Shrinky shrink. There we go. Ooh, so cool. Just got a notification in my inbox. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I'm gonna redo those eyes for Lou. They're a bit too small and a bit too off kilter. For me liking. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's kinda. That's a bit better. I'll go back and change them again if I don't like them later on. Let's see here. Allergies are killing. Oh, that's rough. That is not fun. Yeah, it's springtime / going into summer, and yep, that's when they get the worst. It's been pretty windy where I'm at, so that doubles it if people have like pollen or dust allergies. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with that too much. I'm just allergic to like a certain type of medicine or two, so I don't have to worry about them unless I'm ingesting them. So, I mean, I do get a bit of sniffles when I am with like in a dusty area, but that's just a regular type of things that dust does to people, I feel like, so. My dad has horrible allergies, so he gets pretty stuffed up, and sometimes the throat hurts, and ain't fun for him. I'm not gonna do a sketch of the eyes because they're pretty well detailed. I'm not gonna do that again. I gotta do these eyes though. opens her eye. Just a little bit. Poor girl's got light sensitive eyes. Open out of her eyes a bit faded. Kind of show her diminishing sight and hearing. Not hearing. The sight, you get what I mean. Because words are hard. So don't word good. Interesting. There we go. Might have to lessen this comic to just a black and white comic, because I got my official comic. I need to honestly work on it a bit more too, because I've kind of neglected it the past couple days, and that is no bueno. That is not good. So I might limit this to black and white. Also helps me save my sanity. My messengers. Yep. I mean, I could do color if I wanted to, and it just would take longer. But when I do stuff like this, I always want to get it like pumped out as fast as I can. I don't know, it's like a little weird thing I got. So I feel like probably like if I let myself take my time on it, it rises the chance for me to lose like motivation to do it. So I don't know, we'll see. Kinda play it by ear too. So I like giving it my all too, and going all out with color. It's fun. Gives me more practice too on like shading and whatnot, but we'll see. I think I'll have plenty of practice with my actual comic. This was like one page, like I did with that Radiant and Hyena comic I did for Sochi. I'd probably do color and the full shebang, but sad that this is like 7 pages with multiple panels. I was kind of curious, Orphic, like, for Luminary, she obviously, I know she wants, like, to prove herself to Brill, but, like, can you add on more to that? Because I think, does she have a toy house with the info on her? I think I checked it out, but I don't know if there's a whole lot of info on there, unless I'm wrong, unless I'm remembering wrong. So now I checked it out to grab a ref. Let me see here. Do a bit of it. Oh yeah, no, not officially. Yeah, because the backstory is just a bunch of gibberish. So that's the summary for her profile, as of right now at least. Oh, can you tell me a little bit more about her? It's like, obviously I know her base. Motivation is to prove herself to Brill and like help, I guess, but what else? There isn't. Oh, okay. Here I was ready for an info dump. That's okay. I have a lot of OCs like that too. They're just kind of like, I got this, that, and that's about it. Okay, so Luster is kind of like off screen, so her face is kind of right around there. She's originally from the Vibrant Mesas, which is one of the prides under Edge's control. Her parents are actually taken out by Edge because they're playing. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. They're planning a revolt. And then, of course, Edge has been like, no free will. No. Interesting. And I'm gonna assume she doesn't know that. Would there ever be a point where she learned that then, or is it just kind of like a maybe situation? Can't give her the other leg. Angle's a bit odd. That's probably better. Older brother who'd later go on to join Edge's higher ups and leave her in the care of someone else. He's double crossing Edge, but obviously she doesn't know that. She just knows he went to assist Edge and he's been doing well since. Oh, okay. So that inspires her to want to be part of Edge's inner circle as well. Plus, she really admires the qualities of people within Edge's circle. Cool. Okay. Do you have a design up for her older brother yet, or no? I might relate to Loom a little bit more than I thought I would, because she has like a really good older brother relationship, and she looks up to him, and that's basically me too. Because I love my brother. I look up to him a lot. So. Rosebud Otis joins either Edge, Socialite, or none of the other higher-ups to visit the mesas, which is where they meet. Luminary takes this as her chance to try and prove herself to Rel. Aww, that's sweet. That's cute. That's cute. And by the time her family brother isn't convinced at first, she goes through the guards like close because she doesn't like being looked after. Aw, because of her illness. Yeah, that makes sense. All the blush ears. Very over the top reaction time. I'll give her like pencil feet. But it gives them an air shot. I forget that's why. I thought she could bully her into submission. I was told to by her mom, dad, whoever. The ship isn't great at first, but it gets better over time. She decides to stick around after she shows that she's commitment. Do a good job saving her life, spider fears. I have to reread that. You said you're too. Yes, the bird is my design, but I don't know if I'd stick with it. Could I please see the design at least? I am very interested. My interest is piqued. Oh man. It's the link down of the state. Yeah, of the straight leads out links. I think so. I don't see a link yet here at all. You can send it send it through Discord to me if you can. It weeds out links, yeah. I ain't got no. else I got? Let me check the magic. Alright, but aww, okay. Evanescence. Aww. Like the badge. No, okay. Evanescence, I love that. I like him. He's cool. I would love to see his design, his current design that he'd come up with. I feel like that'd be really fun. Forgetting that she has some mane on her chest. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe I should just edit that out of her design because I keep forgetting it. I mean, it's not a crucial part of her design either, so mainly the mane on her head is what really shines. So I don't know. We'll see. Might change that later on. I put the market stuff there. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always a sucker for like the black and white animal type characters. But I can understand if you want to change that. Like sometimes it can come off as a little bit too cliche, and it's like a lot of people do like that too. But ultimately, it's up to you. I'm sure you'll either way whip out a awesome character design. Okay. So I'm gonna do this last sketching page. I think I'm gonna stop the stream there once I'm done. This page. So my dogs need to go out. There's two lines over here. I don't know who I'm gonna put there, but it's gonna be right here. Do a rough body line because she's in distance and it's not gonna really show much either. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up her. There we go. toy house because I don't have a ref downloaded just yet. I should really do that though. There we go. Now we're kind of looking disinterested in the conversation. Oh, bless me. Whew. Oh, that one hurt. That was in the throat. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Excuse me. That sucked. Move up this head a bit. I'll make you in the stream, so it's pretty much done. As I talk through my dog, who's alerting me that someone is home. Alright, thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying with me through all this Orphic. I appreciate it. You the best. Anywho. I'll probably work more on this, like, after live, but yeah. Thank you for joining. I shall catch you guys later.